Welcome back, my beautiful people. Well, I must share with you that towards the end of my last reading, I had a bit of a sage emergency here. My my cast iron bowl full of sage just literally seemed to like become this smoking behemoth of billowing smoke. It just literally smothered me out in here. It's like, what am I going to do? So, I live in the north, so it's 21 degrees outside with a light breeze. So it was either deal with like the smoke cloud of sage in here, or else just go ahead and cry uncle and open the windows, which is what I had to do. I had to open the windows in the 21 degree weather in order to get some of the sage out. And I finally filled up a spray bottle with water so I could kind of cool that sage down if it needs it. It was just out of control. But anyway, I take that as a sign of the energy being strong today. That's what it is. It's the energy being strong. Okay, and I had to put on this like really warm sort of a cape over myself. You might see it in the video, but it's just so cold in here now from having the windows open. I have to. All right. What we're going to be doing right now is a 7 energy reading with the my chakra candles. And I don't burn these candles mostly because they're so tiny and they were a little bit on the expensive side, and I don't want to have to buy them every few weeks. So you get the general idea. You got the root, and then you got the sacral, and you got the solar plexus and the heart. Move that a little bit, and the throat, and we have the third eye, and we have the crown. So that's why I don't do that, but you get the general idea of where everything goes. I'm going to try something a little different today for you, Aries. I'm going to use the Yin Yang Oracle cards as the first set of information that we try to pull from with the energies from this deck. All right. And after we lay down cards from this deck, we're going to use the tarot to sort of clarify and pull in any other messages. And then we're going to pull maybe 3 cards from the Energy Oracle cards deck to finish up the reading. Okay, let's get cooking here. Let's see what's going on down here in that root chakra. What do we have, Spirit, please, in that root chakra? Right here. Comfort zone. Uh-oh. Comfort zone, south node, and clinging. What does it mean? What does it mean? Perhaps we'll find out. Okay, now we're going to go over here to the sacral. This one is sticking out. Storm, unexpected. Okay. Let's go over to the solar plexus. There we go. That one wants to come out. Renewal and spark. Heart chakra, please, Spirit. What message do we have for the heart chakra? Thank you. Higher self activation. I like that. I really, really like that. Okay. Throat. At the throat, what do we have, please? Spirit. Self-love, creation, and intentions. That's an awesome card to get right there. Okay. What else do we have? What do we have for the third eye, please? Spirit. Okay, I think this is the one. Alchemy, ancestor guides. I got that when I used these cards in the last reading. And that's in your third eye. That's great. That's a great position for that one. All right. One more, please, for the crown. What's going on at the crown? Oops, for Aries. I almost spilled the whole deck. A little bit of disaster. Self-care and energy. That's fabulous. That's beautiful. That's beautiful right there. I like that a lot. Okay, let's go ahead and get our tarot cards down, and then we'll start getting some messages here. Spirit, please assist me in this reading by helping me select 7 cards that go along with the energies already drawn. At the root, we have the 10 of Cups. Sacral, please. at the sacral, beneath storm and unexpected. What are the energies? Spirit, there it is. There's the card right there. Okay, Two of Cups. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, solar plexus energy. What do we have under renewal and spark? What do we have? What's going on here? We have the star. Okay, that's a beautiful card. I love to see the star come up in a reading. That's beautiful. Especially there in the solar plexus. What do we have now? The Fool. Aha. Okay, that's under the heart. Okay. Somebody's taking a leap of faith. Do, 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 do. All right, what do we have here? Under intentions, we have the Five of Cups. Okay. So we have self-love, creation, intentions, and then the Five of Cups at the throat. Okay. All right, this one here is sticking out. The next card is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight. Okay. Definitely got somebody coming in here. Definitely somebody coming in. And it looks good because it's a pentacle. It's the Nine of Pentacles. I like the Knight of Pentacles. A whole lot better than the Knight of Wands. Okay. And we have, oh, I spoke too soon. The Page of Wands underneath the crown. Okay. Page of Wands. The Page and his older brother, the Knight. Let's see what's going on with these cards. Let's begin up here at the root. Okay. What we have is this card says comfort zone, south node, and clinging. All right, this is not a positive direction. You want to see your north node card here, but this south node is sort of coming in as a bit of a warning at the root. This is a little bit deep, but this is the message I'm getting, so I'm gonna put it out there. Some of you have a separation anxiety or a abandonment wound, okay, that you're carrying. You definitely want this Ten of Cups. You see this as your, at the root, at the very heart of what you're hoping for. You want this loving relationship and this beautiful happily ever after that you see in this picture. But I think with clinging here, I think sometimes you might be holding on a little too tight to that, to the ideal of this. And you're sort of hinging your happiness upon this because it's here at the root. Okay? What you need, what makes you tick, what you have to have. I think this is just a little bit of a warning to kind of not put all your eggs into one basket, to try and find satisfaction in many varieties of things in life rather than just this happily ever after energy. And that's beautiful. I'm not making any less of that than what it is, but because the clinging is there and the south node, it could be something that's a little bit too near and dear to you to exclude certain other things in life that could also be bringing in a lot of happiness for you. Okay. We're going to go in here to the sacral. This is an interesting combination at the sacral. Unexpected storm. Two of Cups. You know the Two of Cups is the partnership card. All right. And the way I see this, and it coming up under that sacral, I don't think this is a negative card. This card could be taken negatively in some contexts, but I'm not seeing that here in this particular reading at all. Okay. I don't think this is negative. I think, given the energy that we're seeing here with that lightning strike, and then this Two of Cups, falling in love. You are going to fall in love, and you're going to fall hard. It's going to feel like lightning struck you. It's going to feel like just this bam. That's the one feeling. Okay. The love, this Two of Cups, love energy here that you see, this partnership energy, is perfectly placed here under the sacral because, you know, that's the root of that sort of thing. The storm is you falling in love. The storm is you finally finding that person who is your other half. Okay? So in this context, this is not a negative card at all. In fact, it's telling you this is going to be a very unexpected storm, if you want to call it that. It's going to hit you like a storm. It's going to be a surprise that all of a sudden you're going to see Mr., Miss, or whatever, the right person coming in. Okay? All right. Let's go over here to the solar plexus. Okay, you are feeling right now, at this phase in your life, you're feeling a certain amount of renewal and spark for life. And this has come in after a situation that has required quite a bit of healing. Okay, this star card. This indicates healing and hope for the future, and, you know, synthesis with the two. She's got energy coming out and energy going down. It's the balancing of this. I think you're coming back. You're getting your spark back. You're getting a new renewal, a new lease on life. You're feeling confident because we've got this at the solar plexus. The confidence is there, but it's coming through healing, okay? It's coming through healing from something that you've been through. And you're coming out on the other side of it now, and you're set up for this perfect storm of this new love interest that's coming in. All right? Yeah, that looks really good. I'm liking these two a lot. That's fabulous. All right. Now, the heart, at the heart, we have the full and higher self activation. Okay, let me see if I could explain this in a way that makes sense. When you meet this Two of Cups person, okay, this one that you see as your other half, as the missing piece, you are going to jump right into this because you know down in your heart of hearts that this is the right one for you this time. You are taking this information from your higher self, okay? Your higher self is going to be activated now that you've had this healing that we saw here in the star. And you're going to be making a quick decision as to whether or not you want to move forward with this person. The answer is yes. Okay? The answer is yes, because your higher self is now activated after healing to allow this energy to come in. Okay? This Two of Cups. You have something coming in that is of a soulmate type energy. Okay? Something that was meant to be. You're just going to jump right into it. And I don't see that it's going to be a mistake. There's nothing here saying that you shouldn't. But we do have this here at the root. Remember, we have the clinging with the Ten of Cups. So don't put the entire bank on this situation, okay? It's easy to do that when you meet that right person for you and you have been through the healing process. You're in touch with your higher self and you're taking that leap. You're taking that leap into this new relationship. It's easy to put all your eggs in that basket, but right here, this is warning you not to do that. Don't become so enraptured with this relationship that you let everything else in your life go. And, you know, if something bad should happen, I'm not saying it is, I'm not seeing it in these cards, but you always have to have other things in your life that you can find meaning in besides just this relationship or any relationship, really. That's good advice for all of us. Okay, now with the throat, Let's see what we got here. 5 of Cups. Okay. Some balloons are in the air. We're looking at the cups. Self-love, creation, and intentions. Okay. This setup here at the throat reminds you, again, which is a lot like this energy here, the clinging and the 10 of Cups. The best kind of love and the most important love that you will ever have is for yourself. Okay. Without self-love, you can't love anybody else. Okay. You have to love yourself first. That's the most important thing. We all know that. This is just a reminder that you create your future and your manifestations with your intention. Okay. If your intention is positive, if you're looking and you have this self-love, you will create what you need through that self-love that you got from healing. You're able to find that again from this healing, with this powerful star energy here, to jump into this relationship with self-love, with positive intentions. Okay, this right here is coming across the way this card is feeling to me right now is what you're afraid of. All right, this is underneath the surface. Okay. I think, Aries, and I've done it myself at times, I think you're waiting for a shoe to drop. This situation that you're in now with this soulmate type energy here in the 2 of Cups, this almost seems too good to be true for you, because you see there's balloons, like, celebration in the background. There's a nice table with, drinks. There's two other cups sitting on that table there. And, that's the good side. That's the way you should look, because things are looking good for you. But you are living in fear of that shoe dropping, because something inside of you is saying, this is too good to be true. Is it? Maybe. Maybe that's why you need to make sure that you're not putting all your eggs into one basket. Okay. Your way, and this is a very common thing. I mean, it's a form of self-sabotage, really, when we do this. But I think everyone has that in their gut, that feeling of being cautious in case the shoe drops. Okay. But if you look behind her, she's not paying any attention to these 2 cups here. If you look behind her, I mean, there's a table set for a party and a celebration there. She's on a beautiful island there with the water and the palm trees and all. But she's staring at the empty cups. Don't allow your fears to get in the way. Find the self-love. Make your intentions positive, and you will create love. See, that's a heart shape right there. Okay. Let's go over now to the 3rd eye. All right. Okay. Your ancestors have guided you in the direction that you're going to be heading. Okay. And what I mean is, something in your life was cleared away at some time to allow this new 2 of Cups partnership energy to come in. You healed from that situation. Okay. You are learning now to get in touch with your higher self, and you're jumping in to this new relationship. Okay. You have fears and reservations, but that's pretty normal. We all do. Just don't let that be at the crux and the core of your relationship, those fears, because that can ruin things very easily. Okay. Don't self-sabotage yourself, because your ancestors are behind you and watching out for you in this relationship. This person here, this is kind of a funny image. We've got the Knight of Pentacles on his broomstick there, and he looks like he's running with a pentacle in the front of him. Okay. All right. That's really weird. What we know about the Knight of Pentacles is that this is slow energy. Okay. This is slow energy. This Knight comes in with an offer for you, and it's a very legitimate offer. And I'm sure that this is your person here in the 10 of Cups, or the 2 of Cups, I'm sorry. This person, this is kind of the attitude they have coming into you. Oh, look at Aries. Look at, I can't let Aries go. I'm going to make her a really nice offer, or him a nice offer, because, wow, I just love Aries. I just love her. I just love him, right? But the Knight of Pentacles is a very stable energy. It's not flighty and it's not immature. The Knight is still not a king. Okay, we don't see a king here yet. This isn't what we're looking at just yet in this reading. This energy is coming in at the level of a knight, which is not bad. It's you know, it's an offer, and coming from the Knight of Pentacles, it's a good offer. Okay, it's something that you can count on. This person can be counted on. All right, and your ancestors are telling you through your third eye, and that's where this is located, that it's okay to love this person. Okay, it's okay to engage with this person. This person is your 2 of Cups. Okay. Now over here at the crown. All right. Let me think for a minute. This is coming in as a very specific kind of energy for me. I need to, just a moment, I need to figure how I want to present this. Coming in at the crown. This is something that's coming in at an intuitive level. Okay. We see the Page of Wands. Now we know what Wands is about. Wands is the fire signs. And the Page of Wands is very immature. He is excitable. He likes to, explore new things. He comes in with ideas. He's very creative. And he's passionate. He's fiery, right? I believe that this is your intuition talking to you about a certain aspect of your relationship, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm getting. Okay, this is exactly what I'm hearing from Spirit. This is the sexual aspect of your relationship with this person. Okay? I am led to believe, by seeing these 2 cards here in the crown, this is a very important position. The crown is the intuition, the highest level of it. Boy, this is hard to put into words because it's a bit complex, but you need to practice self-care above anything. Okay? When you are in a relationship with someone, especially someone with this 2 of Cups energy that you feel is going to be a lasting relationship, with this Knight of Pentacles, which is a dependable offer that's coming in slow, but it's coming in. Okay? It's easy to fall into, I'm going to do whatever it takes to please my partner. Okay? In this case, it could have to do with something related to passion, desire, a little bit of a childish energy of gimme, 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 I want that. It is, however, tempered with this fabulous energy here in the Knight of Pentacles. So your person, I think, embodies both of these, right? But coming in at the intuitive level at the crown, I think this card here, energy and self-care, is telling you to guard your own energy and take care of yourself before you take care of anybody else. Your person is going to be coming in hot, okay? They're going to be coming in with a little bit of that, little high school boy or girl type energy of, you're really amazing, and I'm so attracted to you, and you're so beautiful or so handsome or whatever you are. And, it's a little bit of an immature energy, okay? It's related to passion and to that fiery side of relationships, to, I don't want to say the limerent side or the infatuation, but it can also be a little bit of that, because this is an immature energy. This page is very immature, okay? It's a child. So you might see a little bit of that infatuation energy. It's up to you to use your own energy and your own self-care to discern whether this is a real energy, whether it's really legitimate, whether it's really true. But I can tell you, with the Knight of Pentacles, this person in your life that's coming in with this Two of Cups energy is not able to give you everything right now. If that were the case, we would see a king right here. We would see a King of Pentacles. This person can only bring some right now. Okay, they can't commit fully, or they can't bring themselves 100% into this relationship. But they have this offer, and they're coming towards you with it. And yeah, it looks like he's running, but in all truth, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the tarot. But this asks you, above all, to look out for your own self-care. Keep an eye on your own energy, and don't allow infatuation and passion to overcome your own intuition. Okay, pay attention to what your intuition is saying, and don't allow the first flushes of love to sweep you away. This is sort of a little bit of a warning. I hope I explain. I had the image in my head, but it was not as easy to put into words as I had hoped. Overall, this is a pretty good reading. It looks like a new romantic interest after a period of healing. I think I'm getting a strong vibration that this Star card is the lead energy here. And probably, because it is a major arcana, it's pretty much overarching all the rest of these cards. And the Star brings us hope for the future. It brings us healing from the past, and it brings us a state of balance. Okay. This is a very good card. This is an excellent card to be primary energy in your reading. Okay. You've got something coming in. It's dependable. It's good. It could be a little bit on the immature side to begin with, but it's going to grow into this. And it may eventually grow into the king. It's possible, because this is a good start. This is a good sign. All right. Okay, without any further ado, let's move on now to the energy oracle cards. Voila! And we're going to pull 3, because this reading's getting really long, and I'm trying so hard to make them a little shorter. But I just don't do well with real short readings. Okay, I want to start doing some shorts for YouTube, but gosh, it's so hard for me to keep the data underneath 1 minute. Oh, Spirit, we need 3 cards for a little bit more closure information for this. This is the one that's jumping out at me. Woman holding a coin. Woohoo. Okay. Woman holding a coin. Very interesting. I can see where that's going to tie into. Just a minute. Another energy, please, from this deck to close out the reading. The Thinking Man. Okay. I was shuffling this deck prior to this reading, and that Thinking Man showed up at least 2-3 times. So the fact that he came out right now is not a surprise at all. All right. One more, please, for this reading to close it out. There it is. This one wants to come out. Attachment. Okay. All right. Everything makes sense. It's all good. What we're seeing here in these closing messages for you, Aries, we see a woman holding a coin and the Thinking Man. Okay. This is your person. This is your person, and this is you, or it could be reversed. Because this is a general reading, energies can be reversed. But what you have is feminine energy and masculine energy. And what is that woman holding? What is she holding? She's holding the pentacle, the coin that this Knight of Pentacles is bringing to her. You are holding the heart of this love interest right here, this Knight. Okay? This is the pentacle that he wants to give you. You are holding that coin. You have this person's heart. I can tell you that right now. They are going to accept that pentacle from you, and you are going to be holding their heart. All right? That ties in perfectly with our Knight of Pentacles that we have there. The thinking man, your partner, your person is a thinker. They could be an air sign, because air signs are very much in their head. Okay. That's not carved in stone, but it could be an air sign. Okay. Your person is thinking carefully about this relationship. They're not, they do have this kind of energy. Yes, I'll give it that. They do. But what's more prevalent is this. Okay. Dependable, steady, thinking, making plans for the future, trying to determine which direction is best to go and how to get there. Okay. Your person is definitely thinking about how they're going to bring together this relationship. And you are definitely ready to take that pentacle that knight is bringing in. You're going to hold that pentacle. You have their heart. She's even holding it in that way, like it's precious to her. Okay. Attachment. What did I say earlier in this reading toward the beginning? We talked about an attachment wound or separation anxiety. I think some of us might be struggling with a little bit of that. And for whatever reason, this particular person triggers that in you. Because you see everything that seems to be going well, and you do have that little part of you that fears that shoe is going to drop at any minute. That also feeds in with this attachment. You'll notice that in this picture, this is a dark picture. Okay, this is dark. She is in a gray room. There are shadows all around her, and it appears that she's holding up a mask. Okay, maybe it's of her own face. Okay, maybe she's holding that up as to represent her partner that she is attached to. This reading carries with it a message to those of you who may have separation anxiety or attachment issues that stem from childhood problems, which many of us have. It cautions you to make sure you are always using self-love energy first. And that means loving you before loving anybody else. Okay. Runaway love is a thing that it takes over your whole life. It can do that very easily. And this reading cautions you never lose sight of who you love the most. That's you. Okay. That's you. Self-love. That's really important. This looks good. There's just a couple little warnings here, but nothing abnormal. We all have that feeling of, this is just so good. What if it just breaks? We don't want to even think about that, right? This doesn't look like an insecure connection at all to me. It looks like something that's very promising. It's not up to King of Pentacles energy right now, but it is it's going that way. It's going to get there, I think. Okay? This person is your soulmate. Okay? And you do hold their heart. Literally. Okay? All right. I think that about ties it up. Aries, thank you again for coming by and for your likes and subscribes. I appreciate every one of you. Have a great day.